Our last baseline penetration action is going to be when our big is at the high or pinch post at the elbow. But our main read is going to be, again, I penetrate baseline. The big steps over to help. And this time I am going to leave my feet. Maybe I think I can get into a finish, or I'm just trying to draw him to my chest. And as I leave, he's going to fill middle, and I'm going to hit him coming right down the lane line, right down the midline, into a finish. Two separate ways I can make this pass. With my outside hand, I can wrap and hit. I want to make sure I'm all the way around the back when I hit. Or I can also go here, and when I leave, I can hit with my left hand. As I attack, it's going to be very difficult for me to throw through multiple players' hands. In the higher levels you play, if you give the defense any opportunity, there'll be steals, there'll be deflections, there'll be turnovers. Now the defender in this angle ball screen situation is going to ice the ball screen. When I come here, they're not going to let me use this ball screen. So he's going to step high, and you'll see the hedge man is going to step here. So as I see this angle ball screen come, I'm going to drag out. And from this spot, the big man has to make a decision. If he comes high to my hip, he gets a bad angle, I'm all the way to the rim. The option we're going to give you right now is he's going to fill to the top and get straight into his shot. They're not going to let me use it and attack off. But we're still going to be good enough to see that I can create options, create opportunities by dragging out and creating that big to little mismatch. He comes to set it, I'm waiting on it, he sets it, I drag, hit, boom, gets into a shot. All that created from a quick separation glide dribble. One dribble, 5 to 6 feet of space, a lot of opportunity to the middle and opposite side of the court for my big. Now, just like in the sideline pick and roll, with the angle ball screen, I'm also going to have a tremendous amount of opportunity for me to set up that screener. Again, the screener is always open. Very simple. You hear it at the elementary levels, and it can't be said enough for elite level point guards. This time the big zones the play. So if he zones, just like we worked on earlier, I'm going to throw cross and snake dribble off. If they don't communicate, he's already got a step on my man. And if Ben stunts at me and doesn't make a decision and they miscommunicate, I can throw the ball right up to the rim, high to hands for a finish. He rolls off, rim runs off of the snake dribble, defense doesn't communicate, we get a wide open layup. He comes and sets it, snake, throw, catch, finish. We talked a lot about the midline. The midline is the line that runs right up the center of the court. And if we think about this hypothetically, if I can penetrate to this spot, I'm going to have options 360 degrees on the court. Now, depending on what type of an offense we run, where my teammates are supposed to fill, I may always be hitting weak side corner or top. But as is the case with most things in basketball, there are no absolutes. And the more that I can learn to read and react to the second layer of defense, the harder I'm going to be to guard. Now we're going to work on middle penetration and how the big man reacts. If I catch and I attack and I can get to that midline, again, the defense is going to have to collapse. And more than likely, there are going to be 4 guys in addition to my man who are reacting and moving. As he helps up, I get to that midline. My big man can just sit on the block waiting for the ball. And so I can quickly dump, and without a dribble, he can get into his finish. Just like we talked about earlier with high to hands, if I do have an athletic big, I can get here and throw it to the rim, similar to DeAndre Jordan, Andre Drummond, Dwight Howard. They can finish through the rim without ever giving that defense a chance to react. We're going to show the dump down with the bounce pass to simulate an action that we haven't worked on yet. Say I've got a ball reversal, I attack, D helps up, step, finish. Great action, easy finish, all off of middle penetration. As a point guard, it's also very important for us to be able to play defense. And again, a lot of IQ comes into that as well. So the first move we're gonna work on is a stunt, where he attacks out. I'm gonna try to make eye contact with him. And I'm gonna jump out, ball, 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 and try to force him to pick up the ball. I may still be in recovery, but I'm at a much better angle, and he's in a much poorer situation to make a play. So I'm here, I see the ball, and I see my man. When he comes at, I stop, ball, 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 boom. He picks up, and I jump back. Let's take a look at it live. So I'm here, help, stop, ball, 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 here, and I'm back. Now the play's dead. He's picked up his dribble. Somebody's gonna come help him. I've taken this pass away. I'm in great position. I'm not gonna give up a back door. I closed out under control. And with a simple 1-2 stunt and hand, I took away what can typically be great offense with even better defense.